Hello, everybody. Today I am out here where Mig's mom, Carmen, and Nick, this is where they used to live. So basically, about 2 days ago, the Phoenix Police Department and the city of Phoenix came by and basically told everybody to go, leave, and you need to take all your belongings, and they actually helped them with throwing away a lot of stuff. So they're no longer here. I was notified by Nick I think it was about 2 days ago. I think 2 days ago he texted me. 2 days ago, and he said, "Hey, the city of Phoenix, the police moved us out of here. I'm down the street, and I still want to go to North Carolina." So he texted me again yesterday, and he said, "Hey, what time on Friday?" Right? So today is Friday, and I told him what time, and I said, "Are you sure you're still ready to go on Friday?" He said, "Yes." I went to Greyhound to buy a ticket for Nick, $390. $390. So here's the ticket for Nick, but I got the ticket for tomorrow at 6:20 p.m. Arizona time. So Saturday at 6:20 p.m. is when this bus is leaving. The bad thing is that I don't know where Nick is at. I went to the designated area where he told me he was at. He sent me a text yesterday and he said, "Hey, they moved us from the park, from where we were at. We're no longer there. Nobody's there. But I'm over here in this area." So I cruised by that area, and he's not there. Nobody's there. So I don't know where they're at. I'm gonna keep looking for them. It's a good thing that I got the ticket for tomorrow, and I did it on purpose because what if something like this happened today, right? So Nick won't be leaving today, Friday. Nick is not here. Carla's not here. Mig is not here. Nobody's here. The city of Phoenix cleaned up this area, but the thing is, they're somewhere else. So all you're doing is just, robbing Peter to pay Paul, right? So I'm gonna keep looking for him. I'm gonna keep looking for them. I texted him. The number, wherever I don't know whose number, whose phone he was using yesterday, because he texted me and we're talking. I even talked to him on the phone, and I said, "Are you sure, dude? Are you sure you're ready to get out of here, go home?" He said, "Yeah, I'm sure." So that's why I purchased the ticket with your guys' help for tomorrow at 6:20 p.m. Arizona time. I already notified his mom, Jennifer. I notified his sister, and to let them know that not to expect that he's leaving today, but also let them know that the timing of all of this, right? The city of Phoenix, these folks have been here for 3 months, and now that we're trying to get Nick out of here is when they decide to move them out of here, right? So puts a big makes it harder for me to locate Nick, but at least I have until tomorrow to locate him and communicate with him and see what the plan is, right? So it's 50-50, right? He knows my number. He knows I'll reply. He knows that we talked about a ticket. Here it is. So it's 50-50. He's either going to show up and make himself available and to be able to get on that bus, or he's not. So one thing that's a little concerning for me is that he didn't know that the ticket was that I was going to get the ticket for Saturday, right? He was under the impression that we were going to do it today, and I was going to do it today, but I was like, I better hold off on today in case something happens, right? So it's a little concerning for me because he hasn't communicated to me, right? That he like, "Hey, dude, I'm ready to get on the bus on Friday. What time, right? Where we're going to be at?" So he hasn't done that. He hasn't reached out to me today. He was very willing to reach out to me the past 2 days, but he hasn't reached out today. So it's a little concerning. So it's 50-50 chance that he'll contact me, and then I'll grab a hold of him and get him on this bus, and 50-50 that the street keeps pulling him under, right? Keeps sucking him in. So I'll keep you guys updated. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, what the deal is, but again, I haven't heard from him. It's already midday, and I just haven't heard from him at all. Whereas the past couple days I had been in contact with him. So City of Phoenix came by finally after 3 months. I talked to the people that were basically a couple. They were residents of the area. They're explaining to me, you know, how they had called the City of Phoenix, the police every day, let them know, complaining how they were just trashing the alleys and trashing the streets, and I found a couple that older couple that live in the community, and they were cleaning up the basically trash that was left behind. So I just got to talk to them for about good 10-15 minutes to get their perspective, right, as homeowners, as somebody that live in this community. Like, how does that impact you, right, seeing them here? And they said it was horrible. They said they're up all night, arguing, fighting. They're in the alleys pulling stuff out of the trash can, making a mess in the alleys, using the alleys as a restroom. There was a bunch of dogs here. There's like 5 or 6 dogs roaming around. Way at the end back here, there was a family living in a truck. Way at the end, and they the City of Phoenix just told them to leave as well. So that was really interesting. That was to come, right, to come out here and see basically nobody. That was very, very interesting, and it took 3 months. And I asked the couple, why do you think it took so long? And they think it's because the community is it's a community that probably doesn't call the police a lot, unfortunately. It's a community that just they're fearful of the government, fearful of calling the police, so they'd rather stay away, rather not call the police. And so in the future, he suggests that people, when it starts affecting your community, you should contact, you know, the authorities, not necessarily the police, but the City of Phoenix, you know, the politicians, because he said that's a hazard, right? They found needles and lots of straws, lots of aluminum foil, and all that stuff is very toxic, right? It has all the chemicals that basically all the drugs, you know, the residue and whatnot. So I'm surprised that the City of Phoenix didn't kind of wash that area down, because, you know, 3 humans living in a spot for 3 months, I wouldn't want to go pick that stuff up. I'm sure there's some toxicity going on back there, but all they did was move them from this spot, and they moved. They're in some other spot, right? You really didn't deal with the issue. You just moved the issue. So it was just interesting to get perspective from people that have seen this for months, watch it grow and get bigger. And it was interesting to talk to them, get their perspective and how it impacts them. And they were scared. They were just very scared of what was going to happen, right? So that's why they're calling every day, calling the authorities every day, and try to get some action going. So this is where they were at for months. This is where Nick has been. Can't find Nick. Have his ticket. We have until tomorrow at 6:20 p.m. Arizona time to get him on that bus. So I'm gonna go look for him right now, and I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, talk to you later.